Happy Monday, everybody. It's your friend Bridget back to talk about being a hero. And it's funny because Sarah and I were joking around and we were thinking of that song. Actually, both of the songs. I Need a Hero by Bonnie Raitt from Footloose, and We Don't Need Another Hero by Tina Turner from Mad Max Thunderdome. And we sped up Mad Max Thunderdome's to 1.5%, and it's laid it over. Like, I really want to see a mashup of that. But anyway, I had a conversation with my other friend, my dear friend, and Sean. Shout out to Sean, Dr. Washington, as I call her. And we need to realize how much we inspire each other, right? So it's so easy to be caught up in our own world, our own struggles, our own thing, and forget that A, we inspire people around us. B, they don't usually tell us. C, we are somebody's hero. All joking aside from the 80s songs, we don't need another hero or I need a hero. The truth is, there are people that we look up to, and we look up to them for many reasons. So I would encourage you today, like if you're feeling like raw or discouraged or just like overwhelmed, go and reach into yourself on what things inspire you. Is it that the same bee comes and lands on your foot every morning? Is it that you got to save a little bird or a dragonfly? Or, you have awe when you're in the forest. I'll never forget that walk I had, I think in January. I was in January in Newport State Park. I think it's called Newport State Park. Every time I say that, I think of California, but it was up in Ellison Bay in Door County, Wisconsin. And it was raining, and I was walking through, and I was feeling like so disconnected from everything around me. I was feeling lost. I was feeling hopeless. And my therapist recommended that I go for a walk, that I really am grounded in nature. And as I did, I just decided to appreciate everything as I went. I wasn't walking to race. I was walking to observe. And there was these trees with leaves that were slightly wet, and as they moved through the wind, they were coppery, and they had fallen on the path before me, and it just looked like everything had a gold filigree. Like everything was gold and sparkly. And then I walked out to the little bay where there used to be a village there, and read all of the stuff and how people had just come there for a better life. Now, they had issues with the weather, obviously. Something happened to their dock. I totally can't remember the story, but basically they ended up moving, elsewhere. Sister Bay, I think? I can't remember the whole story, but a Newport State Park in Wisconsin is one of the very few dark sky parks, and Big Bend in Texas is one of them. I haven't been there yet, but wow, it was just one of the most inspiring. I wrote a poem in my head. I felt so connected. I felt like everything around me was celebrating my existence. So yeah, I was driving to San Antonio this last weekend to hang out with Sean. And I drove on my street where I used to live, and seeing the Tower of the Americas that used to be home to me, and thinking about, like, should I have moved? Should I have taken a chance on me and the farm? And the answer is yes. It was one of the most wonderful experiences I've ever had in my life. Yes, some chickens died and it was really hard. But you know what was amazing? Bringing life onto the planet. Hatching those chickens, taking care of them, having them follow you around. I mean, if you've been watching my Facebook for over a year, you know I've talked about Fernando, who passed away, but he was my chicken dog, you know? It's those little things, whatever it takes for you to tap into that inspiration. And then the challenge is to write that down so that you don't forget, and also to write someone either through a text message or an email or a video message or even old school postcard, note card, and tell them how they inspire you. Because not only will they appreciate it, but you will feel more inspired as well. Bye.